Oh my god, he rolled a nat 20. Dude. Please intimidate. I dare you.
Hello. It is the spooky dungeon master. I am not scared. I know I am scared. Wait a second. No, incorrect. I am a very, very scary dungeon master.
Sure does. Lettuce, it seems, just like tomato. Very easy to hit low armor.
I seem to have reached somewhere. I think I like double some more.
Nice. Please be deceptive. That one.
Oh no! Pinky promise. It is the most solemn of all vows.
All 3 eggs smashed straight away
Wow! Haha!
into the bowl.
Now what do I do with them?
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
These dice.
Man, new dice fields.
Wow.
Yeah.
The force is with you, R3. One of them.
Yeah,
What? No, it can't. It's disappeared.
So I rolled an 11,
Cool.
and with a +0, that's an 11.
Excellent. You regain 3 levels of spell slots. If you don't have a spells casting feature, you instead gain the ability just to cast Magic Missile at 6th level 1d4 times. There's now a stack of 4 frogs.
Oh no! It's a 7.
Ha! I have voice lines for this, guys.
You react in a split second, the force within you pushing out and disabling the net.
Well, they won't come back here, will they?
We're never coming back.
Okay, where does that DJ go?
What would you like to do? They seem to be ready to scuffle.
He will raise his blaster rifle. You were disobeying orders.
Is that a restaurant?
Is that in the Exterminator's handbook? Infested by junk drakes, burn it to the ground.
Make, suppose an insight check on Luca around his body language.
That same hatch from before will open, a little gangly green arm will go out, and he'll say, money.
10.
This soft drink contains carbonated water, flavor, food acid 330.
What do you have to do? What's going on?
It's my parents. They ain't right. They need to be put to rest.
I am only a danger to those around me.
The wizard is now like Super Saiyan flames around his entire body.
Well, imagine the texture of if you drank just slime, okay? I couldn't get that out of my head.
Okay. First one is a nat 20. Oh no.
You remember that this is partially your fault. You helped make this happen.
Why did you do that?
Says Rue.
You said that we just finished the quest.
Oh, it's a little one. Can I try and steal the wizard's coin purse if they have one on them?
Sure. They're literally holding it in their hand. The other hand has Rue.
Is Jack around? Look for Jack.
It's a good question. Jack's usually around.
We're gonna escape.
Says May immediately, leaping up to their feet.
No. I am going to come up to Esker, and I'm gonna hook arms with Esker and walk beside him.
She'll look towards her. Just her gaze is piercing. She'll cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
The small gnome, running around the clearing, searching for mushrooms, runs up to Halestra. Hallie! There's so many different mushrooms here. You didn't tell me there'd be this many mushrooms.
One feels slightly more understood by her than anyone else I've met. Perhaps it is a shared distrust for the world.
It hits the jump drake, dealing 3 damage.
I
Catch.
poke my tongue out of the drink.
What did you roll?
73!
73. So, as the wizard looks on in horror, the torch in slow motion just down the staircase. A split second later, an absolute pyre of like white-blue energy blows the roof off. Just puts the omelette in a pan and aims a gun at it.
That's so adorable!
Because you're adorable, that is
Yeah.
true. And your character too.
May the force stay behind.
May the 4th did stay
Yeah.
behind, that is true. May the 4th did stay behind. That is true. Let me turn it on here so that they can hear you talk as well. Hello, team.
Hello.
Hi.
How are we?
Ahoy.
Look at us all circusized. We're just like this,
That's
just
good.
like we've just been circumvented, one might say.
Ba-dum-ts.
Ba-dum-tsh. No, we are all in circus garb because we finally arrived at the circus. Welcome, welcome. If anyone is in chat and is happy to do a sound check, that would be fantastic. I know a lot of you are all very busy, but are we ready, team? Are we ready to play?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe? That sounded very, very
It
sure.
sounded very Requin
Yeah.
energy.
Look, this is before Requin. This is me.
This is before Requin, you say?
This is me.
It's me.
Right here. Do you see any
me?
snide remarks?
You mean
No.
Smee?
No.
Like, as in the first mate
no.
of
No,
Captain
no.
Hook?
Captain Hook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smee.
Everyone knows
The
me.
one who runs away with all the gold at the end of the movie.
They do indeed.
No.
Team. Welcome to your first night at the circus. You are, of course, expected to perform, and you have been practicing your acts all week. Are you ready? A resounding yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, Ali's already snuck away and gotten an apple pie.
Yes. Man, Ali is like into circus food. Like legit.
Mhm.
Absolutely legit. Team, I think
Ali likes food, guys.
I think Ali likes food.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's been
Kind
confirmed.
of need it.
Busy tormenting fortune tellers.
Yeah. But not tonight. Tonight you are preparing to jump into the circus. I think I'm ready to go. Are you ready to jump in?
Yay!
Ooh. Well, if that's the case, then as the circus tent fills and the crowd excitedly, shoulder to shoulder, filling every seat, you can hear the cheers, butterflies filling your stomach, nervousness. But you are prepared, right? Well, you better be, because as the house lights dim and the spotlights turn towards the ring, it is Ali who steps out into the arena. Ali, how do you feel all alone in the center of this arena?
Well, I know how to put on a good show, so probably not
Indeed.
that nervous.
Indeed. Ali, could you please make a wisdom save?
Sure. Ali has a great history of wisdom saves. 30-20.
30-20. Ali, you are nervous, but you think to yourself, you can do this. I mean, they're just people, right? Suddenly, Ali, you hear a cannon fire. And then music starts to play. It builds and builds. Dramatic. The people are excitedly watching. You hear footsteps. Walking. And then with a puff of smoke and flame, the ringmaster appears. Welcome.
he says, "Tonight, we have a very special guest." And cheers roll up from the crowd. We have the great hero, Ali, the Shadow Walker, he says, and he gestures towards you as the sounds of applause play and fireworks pop all around. And tonight, she will be performing daring stunts of skill, of danger. Welcome, welcome everyone. I bid you all hold your applause, for you may be applauding a funeral tonight. If our young elf does not succeed, then, and with another puff of flame and the sound of a cannon, Lee suddenly appears in the middle of the tightrope, blindfolded. She looks down, taking the blindfold off one eye, smiles at Ali, and then waves and winks at the crowd before putting the blindfold back on. Lee seems to be having a little bit of trouble balancing on the rope, but is managing it. "Are you ready?" roars the ringmaster. And he disappears before reappearing behind Ali. Let's put him around that side so you can see. He whispers in your ear, Ali, "Don't mess it up." Before disappearing again in white smoke and red flame. Ali, the crowd is cheering for you. Are you prepared? You have your knives, you have your cards.
Yep.
But
Let's do this.
Lee takes a second deck of cards out of her pocket and holds them up. Suddenly, you hear a squeaking noise and something powers up. You're not quite sure what it is, but then you see a tiny little wooden automata begin moving back and forth on the string. Ali. Lee throws a card in the air. Oh, with a nat 1.
Oh no.
The card has flown the completely wrong direction. Ali, this is going to be a hard shot to hit that card and the automata. As it races towards Lee, can you hit it?
Try.
Please make your attack. 16. With a 16, you manage to hit the automata, but the card is still floating in the air. The small thing falls off and shatters on the ground. But only a second later, you see another one wheeling its way forward. Lee is still balancing. She seems to be having fun with it. She heard the automata fall and feels like this has been a success. She's preening to the crowd and throws another card. This one, much better, floating at least the right direction. Ali, can you hit the card? Can you hit the automata?
I'll try.
Can you hit both?
I rolled the exact same thing.
Oops. Right.
So 16.
Excellent. This time, you pin the card to the automata, and it falls to the ground, shattering. The crowd cheers. Ali, please make a performance check. This is all about exciting the crowd.
Oh, it's fine, I have proficiency in performance, so...
Thinks Ali to themselves, you've got this.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, the crowd cheers. Amazing. Let me just... Fireworks play, Ali. You have managed to impress them. Requin and Esker, you are pacing around the edge of the circus ring. Can you encourage, I'm using encourage, the crowd? Your friends Ali and Lee are out there doing their best in their first ever circus act. What can you do?
Requin will roam her gaze over the few people in the first row and glare at all of them.
Excellent.
Using her her feet telepathy to speak one word into their mind.
I just literally heard using their feet. I was like, wow, where's this going?
What did you think?
I thought you were going to use your feet. Am I going to kick them? What are you going to do? You use your
But
telepathy
she
feet.
will mutter a word into each of their minds, saying,
Applaud.
well, her
And-
gaze is very stern.
Excellent. What saving throw do they need to make, Requin?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, they have failed. The entire front row begins to applaud. It is well played. Esker, yourself?
On the other side of the, because I can imagine we're not on the same side.
Yeah, you're over here. And Requin's over here.
Lovely. He will. Sorry.
That's fine. Apparently
The
Esker's
water
just
went down.
swallowed a bug.
Yeah, water went down the wrong hole,
Yeah.
so it's great. He will just create like a shower of sparks and like fireworks and just like sort of trying to get some like visual to, you know, focus their attention more towards the center if they're looking elsewhere.
Perfect. Please make a persuasion.
12.
Excellent. With a 12. Fire and smoke burst from Esker's hands. But with a 12 and only a 10 from them, unfortunately not all the crowd are interested. Some of them are chatting to their friends and laughing. One couple's kissing, not paying attention to Ali and Lee at all. How very rude. Perfect. Ali. The show must go on. Another of the strange wooden apparatus begins wheeling its way along a rope towards Lee. This one much faster. It is swinging knives in its hands towards the ranger. This time Lee throws 2 cards. How well she does that. Ooh, the first one has gone, the both of them have gone far too high.
Okay.
At this point, it is going to get very close to Lee by the time they're in line. Can you pull off a miraculous ricochet, or can you throw the knives in an arc that will help? What is your plan?
What happens?
Just throwing it to try to hit it directly, or are you trying to throw it in a high arc?
No, I'm not gonna throw it high. I'm gonna hit
Okay.
it directly. Crowds like danger, right?
Crowds do like danger, that is true.
But why can't I roll above a 10? Oh my god. It's 18.
An 18, you say?
Yeah.
With an 18, you hit the first card, but the wheeler is still going.
Roll another knife.
Yes, indeed. You throw your knife, make your attack.
Oh, that's a much better roll. 28.
With this one, you not only hit the first card again, you hit the second card, and you knock the wheeler onto the floor as it shatters. The crowd cheers and applauds. Ali, please make a performance check.
Uh, 23.
23. The crowd seems ecstatic by this, Ali. They cheer and laugh. They seem to be enjoying themselves. Ali. Finally. Let me just pop these down here. 4 of the wheelers come rattling towards Lee all at the same time. Can you stop them all? That is the question. Lee peeks out from under her blindfold again, looking at the 4 wheelers, and winks to the crowd, making a performance check for you. That's a nat 20. The crowd thinks this is hilarious.
Yay!
Can you see that dice? Where'd the dice go? It's here behind Lee. I'll just push it gently forward so you can see. Definitely a nat 20.
Yeah.
Right there.
That one a nat 20 in the first act. That's great.
Yep. The crowd thinks this is hilarious as Lee puts the blindfold down, spins around, doing a pirouette, and throws 4 cards. 1 towards each of the little wheelie wooden wheelers. Can you hit all 4, Ali?
I'm gonna throw 4 knives in rapid succession.
Excellent.
Roll 4 dice at once. Okay. I've got 17 for the first one.
Yep. You hit the first wheeler, and it drops off, shattering.
27 for the second one.
27 for the second one. It also drops, crashing to the floor.
22 for the next one.
22 for the next one. Bang! The only wheeler left is the one on the far side, and it is rocketing towards Lee at great speed, slashing dangerous-looking knives.
24 to hit it.
24 will definitely hit it. Ali, the crowd goes wild. The cannon fires as you finish off the last wheeler. Suddenly, Lee is joined on the high tightrope by the Ringmaster. Spooky music plays as the Ringmaster drags Lee into a dark cloud. And then they reappear on a platform. Ali, you have practiced this part of the act before. You know what happens next. You walk to the other side and you stand on the platform. Lee is surrounded by targets, all different cards that she holds out in her hands. Can you hit all 5?
5? Am I throwing 5 knives?
You are indeed. The Ringmaster appears in the center of the circus. Now, the dark times come. Will our brave knife thrower pierce the heart of the dear, dear Lee? Of course, I don't know, but we'll find out together, won't we? Ah, he calls as he disappears again in a flourish of flame and smoke. The crowd cheers Ali. Can you make
Ali rolls.
the 5
Ali
throws?
rolls her eyes and then throws. You're not gonna believe this. 3 of these dice were 12. So
3 of the
them
dice are
were
12s?
21. Yeah, I rolled 3 12s, so 21 for 3 of them.
Wow. The first 3 daggers fly through the air in quick succession, pinning 3 of the cards. There is
The
one
next one's a 24.
with a 24. You pin the card that is between Lee's boots to the deck. There is 1 card left. It is the one that is right on top of Lee's hat, tucked into the brim.
I got a 12.
12 in total.
Yeah.
Excellent. You managed to pin the card and Lee's hat to the wall. That was not what was planned. Lee looks a little bit shaken. Can you please make a performance check? Lee definitely looks scared.
Can I shadow step to Lee and then take the hat off I'm wearing and put it on her head and then give her a kiss as the performance?
You can indeed.
Aw.
You shadow step. You place the hat you're wearing on Lee's head instead, and you make a performance check.
19.
19. Does the crowd believe you? Ooh.
I hope so.
Some of them seem a little bit concerned, but most of them cheer. They love it. Your act has been a success, Ali. As the crowd cheers, they throw coins down towards you. Ali, you have earned 3 circus coins. With the crowd's love behind you, you may spend any of those coins at any time during this adventure to add a 1d4 bardic inspiration to your roll. Lee and Ali bow. Requin and Esker, you finish your crowd work, knowing that your acts are soon to follow. Not too long later, in fact only about 10-15 minutes, the crowd cheers, sitting in the seats as a stage is constructed by hundreds of helpers and stagehands. And Requin steps through the mist and out into the spotlight. In the crowd, Ali and Lee and Esker sit in places of prominence, although you can't see Ali because they are behind Esker. That's better. Requin. As you step out onto the stage, how do you feel? Butterflies in your stomach? Are you prepared and ready?
Considering putting on a performance, she really doesn't care. She's here obligated against her will. Thusly, her nerves are not prominent at all.
Ooh.
You only feel anxious when you care about something. By putting on a performance, you want to do well if you care about it. She's fairly confident,
True.
However, just forces that mask onto her face, tightly sealed, and is ready to put on a show.
Excellent. The crowd is cheering. Things are ready to happen. You hear dark music begin to play as the orchestra builds for Requin's performance. The ringmaster appears on the stage. I welcome you all to the most fantastic show. We have the puppeteer of dissonance, the mind stronger than steel. I, the ringmaster, bid you to cautiously watch. He pauses here for a dramatic effect. Requin. And the crowd cheers as he laughs. And with a cannon and flame, he disappears. Lee leans over to Ali. Dang, what a showman this guy is. I gotta ask him how he does that. Requin. Up on stage, the crowd seems to be waiting for you as you stand there in silence. They hear on bated breath. What do you do?
We will use a spell of minor illusion to create two very puppet-looking dolls, life-sized.
Ooh. Let me see if I've got some puppety
faintly
dolls here.
translucent, and they will waltz around the stage together very dramatically with each step until one of them breaks apart with no voices, no expressions on their faces, only their actions. One of them will clearly demean and slap the other one, behaving sporadically, and will leave the other. And
So
then they
one
will
falls
all-
apart, one leaves the other.
and then they will fade to nothingness. And she will speak up. Now, you ought to know that I'd assume you'd have one favorite of the two.
The crowd is on the edge of their seats.
We will then look into the audience and pick whoever looks most interesting to her.
Make a perception.
That's a good first roll. It's an amazing first roll, actually. 16.
16. Excellent. Requin, a few rows back, you see a very excited young man, probably in his late teens or early 20s. He seems to be joking around with his friends, but he seems perhaps as though he has a lot going on in his mind, but will be easily manipulated.
Her gaze will lock onto him and she'll cast Detect Thoughts.
Excellent. He does not make a wisdom save, I'm going to guess, if you would like to roll yours.
Oh, well, yes. Let's see. That's a nat 20.
Cool. Requin, not only do you read his thoughts, but 3 of his friends who are sitting with him all four of them in that row behind Esker, you read the thoughts of.
As she does, she will beckon each of them up. A very subtle command in her voice as she stares down each one. You, come to the stage.
Perfect. How would you like them to come to the stage? Because they are almost completely in your control.
One will walk up normally.
Excellent. One of them
The
just walks
other,
up
I
normally.
Feel words. Do a continuous cartwheel onto the stage.
With a continuous cartwheel, they make their way up onto stage. The other two?
And the rest of the two will join in a dance of a waltz and will dance their way up.
Excellent. They waltz their way up onto stage, one of them spinning the other one who spins around in front of you. And the four of them now stand on stage. Requin, as the crowd cheers, please make a performance check. Oh my god. I'm just going to let that sit there.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They
yes, oh
are
God, that's wrong.
absolutely eating every second of this up, Requin.
For performance, that's a 31.
31. Requin, with a nat 1 on their ability to discern what's going on, they are in your hand. They are everyone just watching. Every eye in the cinema is just watching you on stage, waiting to see what will happen next. What do you do,
Puppeteer.
Requin?
It's really the art of manipulation. With words, you can almost do anything. And she'll gesture to the one on her left and will create a scene that connects with what they fear the most.
Ooh. Brutal. What they fear the most, Requin. Can you please roll?
Wisdom?
No, I need you to make a 1d20, please.
Okay. 14.
14. Perfect. So, everybody sees the illusion play out around this man, this young teenager. A strange music is playing. Some sort of high society party, people dancing around him. He stands in the middle of it, suddenly realizing he is naked. Everybody sees him standing on the stage, completely nude. He quickly covers his shame. Everybody in the high society party that dances around him begins to jeer at him as he shrinks and shrinks, the laughter accelerating until he disappears, falling back onto the stage, only to have that strange music playing out again and the scene beginning. He is terrified, Requin.
Now,
Although with a 19, he has not been severely damaged by the hypnosis.
very good. Why don't you throw some of your possessions onto the ground and break them?
Same guy?
Mhm.
Excellent. He throws several small objects onto the ground, crushing them with his foot, as though this will get him out of his nightmare. He seems to be breaking things one by one, trying to see if this will save him.
She will leave him doing that and turn to the one on her right.
Yes.
This time, walking closer. Right. Why don't you tell the audience something you love?
Excellent. Requin, can you make a performance check?
22.
22. Oh my god. Perfect. With a 22, people are astounded by your first trick. The illusion that they could all see. This poor man who is just continuously breaking his things. He's completely in your control. With a nat 1, this guy, completely in your control as well. Unless you roll a nat 1 as well with your wisdom check, which I highly doubt.
No.
No. What do you
No,
mean?
no, it's a 15.
15 is much
No,
higher.
as in I did, yeah.
Much higher than a nat 1. So you now have this second young man completely in your clutches. You said something he loves. Could you please roll a 1d20?
4.
A 4, you say? Requin, you see a dream. This man wants to be powerful. He wants to be strong. He wants to be a warrior. You can see that in his mind, he is a powerful wolf. He roams the wood, a pack of wolves prowling patiently around him, waiting for his command. They are warriors, they are wolves. They are primal. He howls and the hunt is on. You can see the rush into battle, hunting prey, running underneath the moon. Man and wolf together. Everyone sees this. The one thing this man wants most, the thing he loves, is his strength. He desperately wants to be a warrior, like those warriors of old.
Illusions of similar warriors will appear around him and push him to the floor.
Ooh. Excellent.
Disdain in their eyes and comments that perhaps aren't being spoken aloud. Perhaps Requin is implementing them into this participant's brain, but words of inadequacy and false hope.
Ooh. He falls to the ground on his knees, broken, crying, begging to be given another chance to prove his worth. Please make a performance check, Requin.
This is the one time being a bard is great. That's a 28.
28. Boom, the crowd cheers again, Requin. This time, not quite as loudly. They seem to be mildly concerned. Maybe there's some mutterings of what else could possibly happen, but they're still intrigued and engaged. What is your next part of your act, Requin?
She will then forcibly bring the outer two to center stage
Yep. Like puppets on strings, they're both dragged in together. As this happens, Ali and Lee and Esker, would you like to manipulate the crowd? Lee is going to start applauding loudly and calling, "Woo, go Requin! You're the best!" Not too bad. Lee manages to get some people around her clapping and cheering as well. Ali, how are you going to rile up the crowd?
I think. Oh my god, what's Ali gonna do? She's gonna lean over to the people around her and like whisper about the show to them.
Perfect. Please persuade them.
Yeah, well, she has to be honest, so let's see how this goes. It's a 4 on the die, but reliable talent, so 21.
Yeah. Ali has several people now like muttering about the show. It's just focused on Requin. Esker, meanwhile, over in the seats on the other side, strategically planted. What is your strategy, Esker? People around you are becoming concerned about how dire Requin's act is.
Well, they should be concerned for how dire it is, because he muttered one word, Sevron, and overhead, Rava will fly and screech.
Ooh. I haven't painted Ravi yet, but I can make them fly. Hold on. Just.
She's massive.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So Rava swoops overhead, screeching, trying to scare them, Esker.
Yes.
Oops. With a 19, they seem to think this is all part of the act. It doesn't scare them at all. They cheer.
Awesome.
Requin, meanwhile, on stage, there is now a large rainbow dragon who is so rainbow that they just appear grey over here at the moment.
Yeah. So rainbow they appear.
It's like crow feathers, right? They're black, but if you look at them closely, they're all like iridescent. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that's great.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
She doesn't bat an eye. There's dragon.
You've
She
seen
doesn't
Rava
care.
before.
You've seen. And she will then command the last two to confess your greatest mistake.
Ooh. Wow. Greatest mistake, you say? Perfect. Which one would you like to go first? The one on the left or the one on the right?
One on the left.
The one on the left. Okay. Could you please roll a 1d10 for me, Requin?
Whoa, a 1d10. 9.
A 9, you say? Excellent. So, greatest mistake they ever made is what you asked. Mm-hmm. Realistically, he just blurts out that a challenge was laid by his father. And in a feat of young hubris, he challenged his dad. His dad was a woodsman and could rip a log apart with his bare hands. The boy bet his dad he could do it. and could not. His father was not a good man, and seeing his scrawny son standing up to him and still unable to complete the feat of strength, he was banished from his home. He regrets not just keeping his head down. He regrets that he's not there to help his mother and sisters anymore. But he cannot return. He regrets leaving them. It's the biggest mistake he made. He does this with glazed eyes, although a single tear does pour from his cheek. Please make a performance check, Requin. Oh my god, isn't that one again?
Are they okay?
I don't know if this
They're not
dice is okay. I
I'd
don't
like
know
to
if
say I
this-
got an 18 on the die,
Ooh,
plus a 12, so that's 30.
brutal.
Wow.
Everybody is in awe. They are just... You could hear a pin drop as they just watch, wondering what the heck could happen to this final person. What would you like to do to them, Requin? They are completely under your control.
The same thing, confessing their greatest mistake.
Excellent. Roll a 1d10 again.
Eight?
An 8, you say?
I'm in an 8.
This person pauses for a second. They seem to be fighting against something they do not want to reveal. Ooh. With a 17, they are fighting against your will of compliance, Requin. Can you force them to reveal it?
See. That will be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You push them, and they eventually crack. They reveal that they were part of a dark cleric's sleep study, luring people with false promises of 100 gold pieces to anyone that could stay awake for 48 hours. But that 48 hours was actually filled with dark spells and demonic presence. He can't remember anyone leaving the cleric's tower, and it still haunts him to this day. Requin,
She
please make a
then-
performance check.
Oh, yeah. Performance, what do I get? Ooh, that will be the lowest one of a 15.
15, excellent. People are astounded. A few people in the audience actually gasp and begin to mutter in shock. It seems that they had family members who disappeared to that cleric's tower.
Well,
There are some grumbling mutters going on.
she will then make them, the two, step back into line once more. And will take a small step forward.
You stand in
Fear.
front of the crowd.
Fear, love, guilt. All of these things can be used to puppet people, no matter the magic you use. Reliability. And with that, she'll use prestidigitation for a puff of dark green smoke. And take a bow.
Excellent. Spooky music plays as Requin takes a bow, and the crowd cheers and discusses this fervent chatter. As the lights go down, the four men seem to shake themselves free of the spell and walk confusedly back towards their seats. Requin, fantastic job. All those nat 20s and nat 1s really helped. You have collected all 5 coins.
No. You mean the plus 12 performance? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why did we make a circus arc team? With the bard in our team.
The bard, yeah.
Yeah.
The bard who doesn't want to
Doesn't
perform,
Ellie
yeah.
also have high performance?
She does,
Yeah, but not that high.
Not that high.
So it's +7 on performance.
Indeed. Perfect. A while later, everyone piles in to see Lee, the sharpshooter, performing. Lee steps out onto the stage and stands prepared. I need to move her to like there so it makes sense on the map. Lee has her rifle and a crossbow at the ready, as well as her 2 knives. Suddenly, the ringmaster appears in a puff of smoke and a cannon explosion. Welcome once again to the greatest show you've ever seen. Now we will see if the amazing, sharp-shooting Lee of legend can indeed make the shot, or will it end in disaster? And with that, a puff of smoke, he disappears. Requin and Esker, you have, well, maybe I'll put Requin around here so you can see them. Requin, you sit in the front row. Esker, you sit in the front row over here. You can, of course, help influence the crowd. Ali, you take your first steps out onto the tightrope. With cards in hand, can Lee hit all the targets? Lee looks up at you, tips her hat, and winks.
I smile back at her.
Excellent. Lee nods. And Ali, you hold up a card. Please make a performance check, Ali.
19.
19, you say. Excellent. You hold up a card. Which card is it?
The 4 of clubs.
4 of
That's on his
clubs.
board.
Perfect. Lee makes a shot. Ooh, with a 4 on the dice. That is going to be still high enough, I believe. Is she going to miss the first shot? That's not going to bode well. It's definitely not. Okay, so the first shot misses the card completely and just flies off into the air. Lee's going to try to make a performance check. That's a nat 20. Oh my god, okay. With a performance check of a nat 20, Lee seems to have convinced the crowd that that was all a joke. She looks down the barrel of the rifle as if wondering where the bullet went, and they all laugh hysterically. Well recovered, Lee. Ali, you continue to hold the card. Lee's going to try to shoot it again. That is much better. That is 24. She hits the card. Ali, you've practiced this part of the act with Lee before. You need to make an acrobatics check to cartwheel along the rope and hold up 2 cards.
19.
19. Ali, you make your way forward. You hold up 2 more cards. Do you know which cards they are?
The
Just putting you on the spot here.
8
Definitely
of
didn't plan
diamonds
this.
and the 3 of spades.
Excellent. The 3 of diamonds and the 3 of spades. You hold them up. Lee holds the crossbow this time and fires. 2 bolts at once. I just rolled 16 on the dice twice. The 2 crossbow bolts pin the 2 cards to a pole behind you in the stands above Requin. Lee makes a performance check. It's only a 7 on the dice. That's only a 10. People seem to think that the crossbow trick was less impressive than the gun. And they seem to be losing interest a little bit. They're talking to their friends and eating food, chattering amongst themselves. Requin and Esker, can you bring the crowd back?
Esker will minor illusion a loud voice.
Yes?
Don't you know she's doing this drunk?
Please make a persuasion check.
$15.
Pretty persuasive. The crowd seems to laugh at this. You hear a few people spreading the rumor already. I heard she's drunk. What? She's still doing... That's amazing. Spreading through the crowd. Requin?
Much less impressive than that. She's going to ask some starry wisps to float over the crowd and like in front of people's eyes to gather their attention before the wisps will flow back to the stage and around Lee.
Ooh. Fancy.
Trying to like make their eyes follow and get back.
Excellent. They will make a... only a 6. They are fooled by Requin. Requin and Esker have saved Lee there. Because Lee was in trouble. Ali, please make your acrobatics check. As Lee gives you a nod and a sheepish grin, she pulls back out the rifle and holds in her hand 3 bullets. What is your
I do one
acrobat?
of those like contortionist things where they
Yep.
like balance on their hand and
Yep.
put their feet over. So she has a card in each foot and then a card in her mouth.
Yep. Excellent. You make your way
It's not
over,
risky at all.
upside down. I'll just hold you here like this. A card in each foot and a card in your mouth. Lee,
30-20 for acrobatics.
it's fantastic. Lee makes... God, okay. That's just going to hit. That one's not going to, and that one's just going to hit as well. So Lee has hit the 2 cards in your foot, but was not able to hit the one in your mouth. There is a few like, ooh, noises from the crowd. They don't seem to be super impressed. Lee tries to cover again. That is a nat 1. This time she is looking really nervous. And the crowd is mumbling. Can Esker and Requin save Lee again?
Esker will pass without trace
Sure.
through the floor,
Sure.
touch Lee on the foot, and cast Dragon's Breath Fire.
Ooh.
Right.
And then return back to his seat.
Excellent.
With a stealth roll of 34.
Cool. Nobody saw you do that. As you return to your seat, Esker, you find that you are sitting next to the ringmaster. Esker! That's cheating, and I love it, he says, before disappearing in a puff of smoke. Lee is going to breathe flame into her rifle and fires it. That is a much better roll. Although I did just move everything. There's a small earthquake, apparently. That's better. Okay, Ali still exists. This time, a burst of flame, like a flamethrower. And with 13, that's a much better performance check. And in that one from the crowd, they are impressed.
Woo.
Boom. Esker has helped recover. Ali, please make an acrobatics check.
It's a 2 on the die, but reliable talent, so
Yep.
19.
Excellent.
Reliable.
Ali, you actually fall off the rope, but then swing back around it and up onto the rope here. You need to hold up 4 cards for Lee to shoot.
Okay.
She now has 4 daggers in her hands. All made of silver. They sparkle in the spotlights of the circus. Okay, with a 5 on the dice. Lee is not having fun here.
Is Lee's dice okay?
I don't know.
I try and help, and any that I think she misses, I could try and do a hand trick to make it look like she hit it.
You could. Let me just find her. Okay. That's only a 12. The first dagger, blazing with flame as it leaves Lee's hand, is going to miss the card, Ali. Would you like to make a sleight of hand?
Yeah. I believe that's a 29.
Excellent.
Yep, 29.
Ali, you throw the card and the knife flies right through it. That'll be your performance check rather than Lee's, Ali.
Oh, okay. 17.
17, excellent. The crowd seem to like it. The second dagger is surrounded by chaos as Lee has infused it with chaos bolts. That is a nat 20. Dear Lord, Lee. Can you do anything normally?
Up and down.
Very up and down.
Never half measures.
No.
No.
Perfect. Lee rolls a 1d8. That is a 1. The damage type then is acid. So, as the dagger hits, vroom, the card just dissolves away as Ali lets go at the last second. With a decent performance as well, Lee seems to have the crowd on the edge of their seats. She throws the next 3 daggers all at once. Okay, the next 2, Ali, fly straight through. The last one is going to miss, but Lee is going to burn a magic missile into that dagger, and the dagger is guided by the missiles to make that shot. It did not look as cool as Lee hoped it would. The crowd seems to be impressed, but not really super engaged. Requin, Esker, is there anything you can do to help Lee? I think Esker did the last one. What's Requin going to do?
She's going to... Exactly. She'll do a slow clap and just tilt her head at the person next to her. And with her eyes.
The person's just looking at
Intimidate them
Requin.
into
He's a
clapping as well.
super burly, like, farmhand guy with a big beard. He doesn't seem to be easily intimidated. What is your intimidation?
That will be 23.
23. Excellent. He sort of looks at you and after a second is sort of scared and begins clapping. Several other people nearby also clap as well.
And move her gaze back to the performance.
Excellent. Ali, one more acrobatics check to land in the middle.
Got that. I mean, I wrote it. It's 19.
19, excellent. Ali, you leap through the air and you land right in the middle of the stage. with 5 cards hanging around you. Lee's not going to muck around. She's been having a tough time. So Lee is going to charge her highest level magic missile into her rifle, which means she cannot miss with this attack. And as she fires her rifle, the North Star, the bullet shatters into 5 and pierces all around Ali in beautiful arcs of rainbow color through all 5 cards. Lee makes a clumsy wave to the crowd as a performance check.
Oh,
Which means with performance, that is only an 8. Lee seems to have struggled. Unfortunately, only earning with the help of Requin and Esker and Ali only 2 of the coins possible.
Oh boy.
Yep. That's alright. Lee's okay. Lee's not a performer anyway. A circus with real magic is insane.
just think
True.
of the possibilities
True.
of a circus modern day.
Oh yeah, how good.
Ugh.
Excellent. Lee's act over. You prepare for Esker's. Let's position that nicely. Perfect. Requin and Ali and Lee all sit in the crowd awaiting as dramatic music begins to play. With a puff of smoke, the Ringmaster appears. Welcome once again to our dark stage. Now, you all brought your souls with you, I gather. Fantastic. For you shall need them. I present to you. And he takes a step to the right of the stage. Esker. And with a cannon fire,
Esker will then misty step into the stage so it appears like he just did the same thing the Ringmaster did.
perfect. Indeed. Esker, you stand on the stage, the audience, excited and ready. This show has been like nothing they've seen before. Ever in the Darklands. Nothing like this has ever been seen. They cheer. They applaud. They're ready for more. Esker, what shall you do to entertain them?
Before the act actually starts, he'll lean into the Ringmaster and whisper,
Sure.
"Is it okay if there's any collateral?"
Oh my goodness dear, of course, says the Ringmaster, putting his arm around you. Who takes your fancy? His grin is a little bit too wide at this point, and his teeth seem slightly sharper than you remember them. He licks his lips.
But first, we entertain.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course. No, look, there's plenty of them. Just 1, 2, 3, at least 6 out there that I can see.
And then he'll motion for the lights to just go out.
Perfect. The lights disappear with a crack and a mechanism. The Ringmaster disappears and the house lights dim. Just a sole spotlight illuminating Esker. A hush falls over the crowd.
Tonight. You have given me his left eye will glow blue and scan across the crowd.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Yeah. Let me just roll some dice. Alright, cool. He will then stop on 3 individuals,
Perfect.
one after the other, and attempt to pull their soul from their body.
Perfect. Esker, please make your, what did we say, wisdom?
Yeah.
The first person you try to pull their soul from their body.
What's that? 15?
Excellent. With a 15, a beautiful young lady in the front row, her soul suddenly rips from its body and begins floating in midair. The second person, 17, once again, their soul rips from their body and floats towards you. This one seems to be a blacksmith of some sort. His eyes go grey as his body falls limp. The girl's friend is trying to revive her. She keeps patting her on the cheek. And the third? Oh!
He's rolled a natural 20. I've rolled a natural 19.
Oh, brutal.
Which is a 25, but that's not going to do anything against that.
It is not. Unfortunately for you, the person that you have tried to steal a soul from appears to be a paladin, some sort of holy warrior. He squints at you, Esker. You cannot rip his soul on your attempt. Do you try again?
Is he wearing a holy symbol?
Is he wearing a holy symbol? Please perceive or investigate.
Investigation every time. 15.
With your glowing blue eye and a 15, you scan his body. He seems to be a holy order of knights who believe that the entire world was created on the first Monday ever to exist. You have heard of them before. They are a splinter sect of one of the larger churches of creation, believing that one primordial created everything. They, however, are a splinter sect that believe that specifically it was created on Monday.
Knowing this, he will pick another target.
Excellent.
That 13.
Well, that's much lower. That's only an 11. With a 13, there is someone who catches your eye. They are a skinny little rat-like man who seems to be making a couple of ladies in the second row over on the side here uncomfortable. A second later, they fall floppily to the ground as their soul is ripped out. It now floats in midair too. What would you like to do with these souls, Esker?
I will motion with my hand to whisk them up onto the stage.
The souls whisk up on stage. Lee reaches over and grabs the the blacksmith arm and sort of like holds it up floppily in the air, preening to the crowd with a performance check to try to help Esker. It is moderately helpful. Gets a few laughs. It's only a
As you can
17.
see, as the emissary of death, I can take your souls. But also, I can give them back. Should I decide?
The crowd is like silent at this stage with a 3. They are terrified and in awe.
The two, the young lass and the blacksmith, I will get them to start like spinning around, and I'll add in some smoke and like star effects to like swirl around with minor illusion,
Ooh.
and sort of create this like brilliant display with these two souls, and with the other, with the other one, I will say, "Come here, touch this," and he will offer out his lantern.
Ooh.
And does the soul touch the lantern?
Yeah, he reaches out and makes a wisdom save with a nat 20.
Actually?
A moment before he touches the lantern, he sort of recoils away as though in fear. This sort of soul pulling backwards. He seems a cautious sort.
I mean no harm, true. Come.
With a nat 20, that soul is not going in the lantern.
But silvery barbs won't work.
It could.
Good.
Would it?
I'm just assuming Requin whispers to Lee, and Lee's like, "Dang tootin' it will."
You magically distract creature. Yeah. Yeah.
That is only a 5 this time. The spirit's eyes glaze over again, and it moves forward and touches the lantern.
And I'll give Esker the advantage from that as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
His
yes.
next roll. That's how Silvery Barbs does it.
Yeah. That soul is completely absorbed. And will not be going back.
Excellent.
What?
Hold on.
Lateral damage? Really?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know.
Hold on.
I mean, probably signed an agreement.
You see down in the actual circus itself, down in the thing here, that that guy, his body is being sort of lifted up and carried away by 2 of the cataclysmic clouder. Oh god, a lot of people are like looking at them as if wondering what they're doing as they drag his body out. But the wait, which one should I have say this? Oh yeah, your favorite.
Yes, a favorite.
We'll go with your favorite. So your favorite was
One with the hammer.
Hammer guy.
yeah, Catastrophe, right?
Yeah.
So Catastrophe, he sort of looks to everyone else as they're like looking shocked, and he's just like, don't worry, he's just had a little bit too much to drink. We'll look after him. And they drag the lifeless body out, winking at Esker as they do. The other one that was with them was actually Kit End. She just rolls her eyes and grumbles something as they move out.
That's so good.
Yeah. Perfect.
But
So,
I
having
fear
stolen a
too-
soul,
Yeah.
let me just make a roll for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We love when a DM makes rolls for no reason.
Yeah, DMs love rolling. I'll do another one.
When they
That was a nat
pronounce it.
20. Good thing
Yeah.
that one didn't count for anything. Or did it?
Uh,
Ooh, spooky. In any case, Mr. Esker, you have 2 souls dancing in sparkles and one that has been absorbed. What do you do?
I will. I'll motion for them to return to their bodies.
Excellent. Please make an Arcana check
Oh, we can 18.
as they dance.
you also have advantage
Oh, hang on.
from silver.
18.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, nat 20 on that dice again. That's fine. They make their way back into their bodies. Suddenly, the young woman and the blacksmith waking up, their friends looking very frantic, but assuring their friends and family that they're okay. Please make a performance check, Esker. You've already impressed Lee. Lee's already standing up like standing ovation cheering. Woo, yeah! I know that guy.
And before I stepped out on stage, I did cast Borrowed Knowledge, so...
Cast.
so...
Well, you know.
Of course you did.
You know, if you're not good at someone, you could just steal skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, steal skill.
Good at it.
You know, use...
That's
what's
how
that?
hard work works.
Yeah, 13.
13. Excellent. The crowd, hopefully not another nat 20. That's a 10. That's perfect. So, the crowd cheers Esker. They think this has been an amazing show. Anything else you would like to do, or are you finishing your act? You look around. Everyone seems to be very impressed.
He'll motion for the light to come back up. And
Excellent.
then he will bow.
And he bows. Esker, as the coins fall upon the stage, you have earned 4 of them.
2,
Four
3, 4,
entire-
5.
4 entire coins.
4 entire Bardic Inspiration coins. Excellent. The crowd cheers Esker's name, the Emissary of Death. It is perfect. The crowds funnel out. You have all performed your first night with great success. The Ringmaster, as the crowds leave, ushers you back into Ali's ring. He seems to have arms everywhere as he sort of like group huddles you all together. Come, quick, 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 quick. Right, he says. Now we're all here. Fantastic. Good night with the show, wasn't it? They've never seen anything like this before. Ho, ho, ho. You all sort of turn to face him, really unsure like why he has brought you all here. Yes? He says at your confused looks.
What more do you need from us?
What? What do you mean, more? Of course, your adoring fans. I told them all they could meet you here.
And you didn't tell us.
It's in your contract, he says, and he sort of clicks his fingers and a fire sort of... and the contract rolls out of his hand. It just rolls and rolls and rolls as dark music plays. You can see that the printing on the contract gets finer and finer and finer to the point where you can like not read any of it. It says clearly right here. 1 hour after every show, you shall participate. Meet the fans, the VIPs. And boy, did I invite some tonight.
Meeting some people won't hurt you, Requin.
Yes, it's very true, says like a second ringmaster who's like behind Requin right now, like straightening your coattails. They have a like a measuring tape wrapped around their neck and like pins in their mouth, so to speak, like, yes, Requin, it's very, look, we just got to tidy up this loose stitch, he says.
She steps forward, just to get her personal space.
Excellent.
And we'll turn back to the group.
The second ringmaster seems a little bit disappointed and just disappears into midair. Yes. But you must help. The circus must continue. Of course, you are the stars, and people are coming here for you. Oh, here they are. They're coming in now. He sort of bustles over to a door as you all sort of back out. And then you see him sort of quickly hurrying over, holding his sort of stomach as though he's puffed and out of breath. And he opens another door on the far side. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome, he says. Two large groups of people walk in. The first appears to be led by a priest of some kind.
Another priest.
Yes. Esker, at advantage, everyone else may make a perception or investigation as he walks in with his congregation.
22.
With a 22.
That's also 22.
Also 22.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, but reliable talent, so 22.
Cool. Lee seems to not be paying attention and is preparing her signing fingers for signing autographs. Requin?
That one.
That one? Yeah.
Aw.
Requin is also really carefully and studiously and frustratingly undoing the stitching that the secondary ringmaster put into her coat, so she also doesn't see. But Esker and Lee, you see that this guy has the same holy symbol as the knight that was in the sort of show.
Thank God I left him alone.
At Esker's performance. This guy walks up and begins shaking everyone's hand. His congregation of knights hanging around behind him. Ah, yes. Fantastic performance. I must say, I've never seen anything like it. You must perform at our church. Surely you will follow the one truth, won't you? And he sort of looks at you inquisitively, all four of you.
And what truth would that be?
Yeah, I'm with Esker. I ain't never heard anything I knew was 100% true, says Lee. Except for how I feel about these guys. And she like just puts an arm around Esker and Requin and blows a kiss towards Lee, who's a little bit out of reach at the moment. Why, of course, I'm talking about the truth of creation, the very world itself. This lovely gentleman assures me that you follow the true faith, that the world was created on the very first Monday. The ringmaster says, "Oh yes, of course. The world was definitely created on and you hear another voice. A priestess walks in from the other gate. Herself with a congregation. Let's just make her the right size. The world was created on Thursday, she says. This has always been true and known to us, who see the truth in it. I come to this circus assured that you believe the truth. But now I see that is not the case. Do you not believe in the truth of creation? Oh, yes, of course. The world was definitely created on a Monday or a Thursday. He looks at the four of you, the ringmaster now, a large smile appearing on his face. Yes. Whoever thought of two very similar religions having unusual thoughts about each other? I'm sure this won't go anywhere. And he has a little bit of a giggle to himself.
Can I lean over to Esker and just go, did days of the week exist when the world was created?
My society didn't matter. We exist now, and we might not exist tomorrow. Why does it matter?
No, that's an excellent point.
Lee leans over to, like, Esker is just like, I hope I exist tomorrow. I was planning on baking cakes.
You're baking cake?
It's
Well, I was gonna, but now I ain't sure if I'm gonna exist. She gives Esker an elbow in the ribs.
It's theoretical. Come on.
Ignoring this, Griff will address the two priests and say, whatever you've been promised or told, it is not true. Take it up with this lovely ringmaster if you have complaints.
The ringmaster has completely disappeared at this point.
Oh, of course he has.
Would anyone like to look around to see where he is?
Yes.
Oh.
Please make a perception.
I will leave it up to the guys that can actually see stuff.
Lee has
I
a
rolled
killer perception.
Roll again. So I rolled really, really low, so it's a 22.
Excellent. Lee's got a
Wow.
26. Lee's one thing she's
19.
gangster at is perception.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what did you roll? A 19 and a
22.
22. Okay, so with a 19, Requin, you can't see the ringmaster, but you are definitely busy with Mother Thursday and Father Monday currently.
Oh!
But with
Oh.
with a 22 and a 26, up in the top of the tight ropes, very high up above, you do see the ringmaster and Jack. Currently, how can I move that so you can see them? Currently, like locked in a. I'll move them somewhere different. I'll move them over to this one. Currently up above here, the ringmaster has Jack in a headlock, and they appear to be wrestling. Jack is punching the ringmaster in the ribs. You hear the ringmaster say, "Why doesn't this head come off? What the heck are you?" They both stop and look down at Lee and Ali before letting each other go and pretending they weren't fighting.
Ali just shakes her head amused.
Lee just cups her hands around her mouth, just like, "Yo, get him, Jack! Punch him once for me." Meanwhile, the congregations these two have brought rush forward. Mother Thursdays pulling out spears of bronze and gold, and Father Monday rushing forward to protect their holy man, armed with swords of silver. They seem poised to fight. Mother Thursday says, "We shall not allow such blasphemy. We shall finish you here, cut off the snake's head, and all shall be done. Then none shall believe this nonsense How could the world start at the very start of a week? It makes no sense. Father Monday shakes his head. Nonsense, nonsense. Of course, the world would start at the start of a week. This is not a construct that we ourselves invented. No, it is a fundamental truth. You blasphemers shall spread your lies no longer. And weapons are drawn. They appear ready to fight. Not just ready, but eager to do so. You hear the Ringmaster's voice as you see him and Jack sort of standing there, now covered in bandages. You're not quite sure where they got them from. The Ringmaster leans into Jack and says, "This is the good part. Look, they're going to fight. I got 10 gold pieces on the big one," he says.
Now I don't want them to fight.
Requin just mutters, "Ridiculous," and will, like, join back next to Lee.
Of course. They seem ready to fight. Suddenly, the Ringmaster is behind you all, with a puff of smoke and flame. You know, you are tied to the circus now. Should they tear it apart, I wouldn't want you all to be torn to pieces too. You better stop them.
And with that, Esker, I'm going to butcher this. He will say 2 words: "Coffin to Biswell," and Rava will burst through the top of the tent and land between the 2 groups.
I'm assuming with a resounding, "Oh yeah!"
She can't speak, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intent
In our
was there.
minds, yeah.
The intent was there. Excellent. This seems to call them to battle, and you hear a horn sound.
That's mint.
Wait. Everybody,
Scare them!
everybody stop! Allie's gonna yell for everyone to stop.
But nobody hears you, Allie.
Oh,
They stare.
I blow the frog horn.
Yes, the frog horn!
They stare
Yes!
daggers at each other across the battlefield. And suddenly a fight begins. Just give me 1 second to begin that fight. Let's see if I can do this. Okay,
Oh my
the
God.
only person that fell over was Allie.
What?
You did it!
Oh.
Ellie's good at falling over.
Yeah,
so
the
it's
Ringmaster is back up with Jack, watching. Rava is still here, but already they have done some damage. Let's get these people out of here. Let's color code them. That'll make it easier for me to see. Let's go.
orange and green.
Orange and green. I don't have orange and green. We've got black and
We
red.
have orange.
Sure.
Oh, I could get out my other tokens, but they're all the way over there.
Yeah, no, don't bother.
Don't bother.
Don't-
Get what you've got.
Convenience you.
Yeah, this is just convenient, okay? Look, they're Esker's spirits all over again. Battle is raging all around the ring between Mother Thursday and Father Monday. These two right in front of you are, of course, fighting as well. Please roll initiative because they are showing no signs of stopping. The Ringmaster whispers in your ears again. There is now a tiny little Ringmaster sitting on each of your shoulders. Oh, you'll have to stop one of them. Ha! It's going to be fine. Or they'll kill us all. And the little Ringmasters just go disappearing.
Why does Tiny Ringmaster sound like Mickey Mouse?
That's true. Yeah.
Indeed. the battle begins.
Esker got an 11.
An 11 for
I got-
initiative.
22.
Wow. Okay. And let's roll the Ringmaster dice right here. Look how sparkly it is. That's a nat 20. Oh my god.
What?
Just straight up first roll of the Ringmaster dice. Nat 20. Cool. So I think he's going first. Can anyone else beat a nat 20?
Well, I got a 26, but that's not.
26, you say?
That won't
Unfortunately,
beat a nat 20.
unfortunately, that cannot beat a nat 20. So, the Ringmaster, suddenly, their face grows dark. Very dark. And they seem to be shrouded in shadow. Ooh. He lumbers unnaturally, seeming to loom over everything through the circus. His voice changes. He appears much scarier. His teeth protrude like a shark, drool dripping from his mouth. Please all make a DC 13 wisdom save.
Esker got 14.
Ooh,
I got dirty
Lee
20.
might not make that. Nope, Lee is not making that. Okay, that's fine.
Rather got
That's you.
15.
Okay, so everybody passed except for Lee, who is now afraid of the Ringmaster. Has the feared condition. Cool. In that case... he suddenly moves around and attacks. He looms behind Lee and bites down.
The Ringmaster's attacking us. Great.
He makes an attack against Lee. That is an 8. That is definitely going to hit Lee with a 23. So make 9, 13, and she's afraid of him. So it's 18 plus a d4. That's 20 damage that Lee takes. Nice and easy. Perfect. He still has 2 tricks to play.
2 tricks?
2 more, yeah. He's allowed to have 2 more.
He's a tricky guy.
He is a tricky guy. Where the heck are those? Oh, I don't know where they are. I guess I can't use that trick then. I'll have to find them. Anyway, let's use a different one. Where's that one I want to do? Cool. Let's go with Boo. So, who am I going to pick? I think he's going to try to pick Ali. Ali, he suddenly appears behind you and yells, "Boo!" Please roll a 1d4.
Okay. Two.
You have 2 fear counters, Ali.
Okay.
Please keep track of that. The Ringmaster is scary as heck. And we all know Heck is pretty scary. They play in the sideshow. The final thing he's going to do is he plays Greek Tragedy. Music plays. Can I get you all, please, to roll? I need to find my... Where the heck is my traps table? That's fine. Do. I don't know where my traps table's gone, so we're going to roll on a different one. There's definitely going to be traps. Can you please roll a 1d20 each?
1d20.
Yep, let's start with Requin.
10.
10 for Requin. Of course. Requin, could you please roll another 1d20? 2. Requin, suddenly the world rips apart. And dark tendrils from another realm reach through towards you from a gap in reality. Can you make a DC 14 dex save?
11 plus 6, 17.
Excellent. You leap out of the way as the tendrils try to wrap around you. You can see psychic energy emanating from them, but they miss you. They then pull back into the dark portal that they came from. Esker.
That's a little long.
6.
With a 6, could you make a DC 14 Constitution save, please? As you seem to be sitting in toxic algae growing up your legs.
With a natural 1.
Ooh. Unfortunately, that is 8 damage that is dealt. You also, because you failed so hard, you are now poisoned. It seems that this algae is eating into your rocky surface, burrowing deep and chipping away at your very being. Ali, what was your D20 roll?
5.
Please make a DC 15 Constitution save, Ali. The bright lights of the circus seem to have all fallen upon you, and they are burning you.
21.
21, you pass. You leap out of the spotlight. The Ringmaster's disappeared again. Seems to have regained his composure and is now talking to Jack about his sword. Lee, with a 13. Currently, a bucket used to simulate rain is pouring down upon her. Lee rolled a nat 1. Of course she did. The Ringmaster, 3d8, huh? That's 8.
Oh.
That's another 8.
What?
No!
That's 22 damage in
Yikes.
total.
What?
Wow.
So what's it, 53 then. As it literally washes Lee across the battlefield, knocks her prone, and she is covered in debris. The audience loves this. They're like when Lee dies. Excellent. Good to know. Perfect. Super nice. Team, it is now Requin's turn. The battle is still raging. between Mother Thursday and Father Monday, what can you do?
Do I need to roll for a creature
Roll for a creature
pertaining to a curse
pertaining to a curse.
of mine?
Sure.
Puppeteer strings?
Oh, of course. At the start of your turn.
Yeah.
What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Roll a 1d12, please. Uh-oh.
Yay.
A circus scramble starts as well. Before you even get to do that, Requin, could you and Esker and Ali and Lee all roll a 1d20?
Oh boy. Who do you want to start
Got
with?
a 10 again.
Requin got a 10. Requin with a 10. Only Esker is affected by this. And Requin. Excellent. Could you both roll a 1d10?
Allegedly. I got a 1.
A 1, of course you did.
Got a 3.
And a 3? Wow. Okay, sure. You both now. Requin, you can speak primordial. Esker
She could already speak primordial.
can already speak primordial.
Yeah. She can have
Interesting.
draconic or infernal in my other 2 languages.
I'm not swapping. I just,
What?
It's
Oh
not a
no,
swap.
is this thing again?
yeah, you just lose a language that you know. And if you roll a 3 or lower, it's common. So both of you
Great.
cannot speak common anymore.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
this happened before.
Requin, could you speak primordial before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about dwarvish?
She does not know Dwarvish.
Well, you do now, but you cannot speak common.
Great.
Esker, what's a language you don't know?
Well, I know draconic, infernal, and primordial.
Okay, perfect. No more common for you for the next 24 hours.
24 hours!
Well, at least I can speak to Lee,
Yeah,
Ali, and Requin.
correct. Yeah, but you do know deep speech from the Underdark, so well played. Esker, what was your 1d20 roll? Oh, so
15.
yeah, 15?
Yeah.
Perfect. Of course they must. Could you... everyone within 20 feet of Esker, which is going to be Ali and Requin, and Esker, could you please make a DC 16 con save?
No.
Yes.
15, so no.
Okay, so could I get Requin and Ali to roll a 1d4?
I love this. Alright, 1.
One.
Perfect. Ali and Requin are both affected by the enlarge spell.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
you're both very big. Ali's never felt so tall.
That's just what it's like to
Doesn't
be
that give us
tall.
strength bonus?
Yep.
That does. I'm pretty sure.
Ali, could you let me know what your 1d20 roll was?
13.
13. With a 13, you got exactly the same thing as Lee. From Ali and Lee, everything within 20 feet, which is...
Everything.
yeah, what's that? That's like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. So basically everything here, could you all make dex saves? I'll make some dex saves for the... Wow, okay, so the Thursdays and Mondays all failed. Lee...
What's the DC?
The DC is going to be for Lee. Where's Lee's spell DC? 16.
So Esker
What's
passes.
Ali's spell DC? Do we know?
She doesn't have one because she doesn't cast spells.
Then it'll probably be Wisdom for an elf.
Okay.
So it'll be it'll be what, 10 plus your proficiency bonus plus wisdom.
If it's 10 plus proficiency plus wisdom, it's 18.
18.
You're insane.
Is that how spell DCs work? I don't know how they work. I think that's how they work.
They're interesting.
Because Lee's is...
Yeah, no, because that makes sense because
Yeah.
Esker has +5 int and then +4
yeah,
proficiency.
Lee's a difficult
19.
one because she's not fully a sorceress, so that's why Lee's is a little bit lower. Anyway,
Ali's really wise, guys.
so who Lee passed Ali's, which is fine. Did Requin and Esker pass?
Yes.
I got a 25.
Okay, so
I
you
got an
both
18.
passed.
I got an 18.
Ali, could I get you to roll a 5d6 lightning bolt?
5d6.
5d6 lightning.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully I had
Okay.
all these d6s prepared.
Perfect.
It is 18.
Okay, so you all take half of both Lee's and Ali's lightning bolts.
Uh-huh.
So what's Lee's is 22, 23 on Lee's. And Ali's was what?
18.
18.
So 11 and 9?
And 9.
So 20.
Yep.
So you go down to 49.
Esker's on 51.
51 now.
Ali has evasion.
Ali only takes Lee's and succeeded
Yeah.
and has evasion. So
And
how much do you take from Lee's? Lee's was...
I succeeded, so I take no
Oh,
damage.
no damage? Perfect. And Lee
Evasion.
only takes half of yours, Ali, which was... How much was yours again?
18.
18? So only 9. So it's just going to be 44? If my math is right. Okay. That
You're
is...
okay. What? Oh, wow.
That is all the crazy stuff that happened. Where were we up to, Fenrir?
We're up to Requin rolling to see who they're ensnaring.
Oh, true. Yeah, but then we were doing random stuff, and then Fenrir added more random stuff. Did Ali roll?
Yay.
Lee
Yeah, yeah,
rolled?
yeah.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
roll.
we all rolled.
Yeah,
Perfect,
Lee
okay.
and Ali got the same roll.
I remember now. Good thing we don't have a derail counter on this stream.
Yep.
Team, now that all sorts of nonsense has happened, as the Ringmaster's chaotic magic has just permeated everything, Requin, you need to roll a 1d12.
I got a 9.
A 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is Lee. Suddenly,
Oh,
Lee
hey.
has a puppet string hanging near.
Ooh.
Please roll a 1d6, Requin.
That is a 3.
A 3.
Oh no.
So with a 3, that means that attached to Requin's wrist and Lee's wrist are puppet strings. Requin, the Ringmaster suddenly appears next to you, tying a very pretty yet complicated bow onto strings attached to your wrists. And the same thing with Lee. He also picks Lee up from being prone and says, "Y'all got this," and then disappears. You hear him up in the rafters with Jack. "How's my accent? Was it good?" He's trying his hardest to sound like Lee.
Trying his best.
Yeah, Requin, anything Lee does with their arms, you will now do for them.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah, Requin looks at the strings and mutters to herself, control. Right.
Very control.
And then she will immediately spring into action by casting Hold Person at... Hold on. At 5th level.
At 5th level, you say?
You're gonna hold all the people.
All the people.
Target one for each slot above second. So, 3 people, I believe.
Huh?
3 people who I choose, both priests and ghost token, ghosty boy.
Excellent. So,
You make wisdom saves.
one of Thursday's minions, Thursday herself, and Father Monday, all need to make wisdom saves. First, let's go with Father Monday. That is going to be a 15.
That fails.
Mother Thursday, 21.
That succeeds.
And only a 15 for Thursday's minion as well.
15-4. Yep, okay, that fails.
Perfect. So, this ghost and Father Monday himself are held by Requin.
Yes, they are now paralyzed. And with that, she will then focus inward to see whatever spirit might be roaming around.
Excellent. As Requin
Roll on
focuses
the table.
and rolls on the table, Mother Thursday yells, "Victory! I knew that we were the truth. Stand patient and still in front of our truth. The world was created on Thursday."
Tale of the Mindbender? That seems on brand.
It does.
Evoke an incomprehensible fable from an otherworldly being. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage equal to 3 rolls my bardic. Or be stunned until the end of its next turn. I choose
Mother Thursday.
Mother Thursday. And I will share this incomprehensible fable by leaning close towards her and whispering it in her ear.
In primordial, so it's gonna be truly incomprehensible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please make an intelligence saving throw of 16.
Requin walks up. Those are nat 20.
I haven't used my reaction yet.
True.
Nice silvery barbs there.
Boom. You do silvery barbs it. That is a 19? Wow.
Ah.
Ah, she just pats you on the shoulder. "Thank you. I knew you were on our side. I can't understand a word you're saying, but I appreciate your help. Let us vanquish these blasphemers," she yells, and all of her friends sort of roar. Another horn blares out as they do.
Ow. So, if I don't know, does that mean I can't? Do I understand common?
No. Do not understand or hear or speak.
Yay. Okay, so just from body language alone, I assume it did not do what she thought it would.
Yep.
And will sigh, summoning Canzone Phantasma and use its bow to just whack her and use Allegro.
Excellent. With a stunning Allegro, you attack.
That will be 17 to hit.
17 will hit. She is not heavily armored. Canzone Phantasma attacks Mother Thursday.
That will be 4 necrotic damage.
Excellent. The lightning from Lee and Ali is still like rippling around, by the way.
Ah. Great.
dealing damage to all the little enemies that I forgot to deal damage to. Just delayed. That's fine.
Yeah, delayed. For
I wasn't distracted. It's fine. Yes, delayed for dramatic effect. Exactly.
Exactly. That will be her turn.
Excellent. Esker. Everyone is suddenly sparking with electricity. Father Monday and one of Mother Thursday's minions are held in place paralyzed. Everyone else is still fighting. What do you want to do?
He will stand. Hang on. It does have verbal practice. He will stand there, sort of focusing on the spell as his entire body is encrusted in ice.
Excellent.
A sort of icy shards will start spinning around his body.
Do not forget
as he
poisoned as
casts.
well.
Yes, I am poisoned. That only affects if I actually make an attack or
Ooh.
an ability check.
Ooh.
So,
Well, excuse me.
Princess.
I'm never going to roll an attack roll ever. As he casts investiture of ice.
Just the ringmaster's next to you with a notebook. Duly noted. Duly noted. Just disappears.
So I'm immune to cold damage, have resistance to fire. In a 10-foot radius around me is icy difficult terrain.
Perfect. Good job, Requin.
Okay.
Do you have your bone skates?
Yeah.
Then this is not icy difficult terrain for you. Yeah, callback.
Oh, no. Ugh.
Requin was already
What
putting on the bone
he's
skates.
doing.
And then I can use my action to create a 15-foot cone of freezing wind
Perfect.
in any direction.
I shit you
yeah.
not, I have a sound effect for that.
Nice. And then...
Where are you casting it?
Oh, no. So I gotta set up the spell.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, let
then-
me turn
and
that
the
sound
next-
effect off then.
And the next turn I can do the
Okay.
6 level spells.
6 level spells.
6
They
level
come with a
spells.
They come with a setup.
Yeah. No, they're very cool.
Lee's just like, don't all spells take a turn? I don't. She's just so used to casting into her gun.
Actually, he will roll 1 attack just to placate you, Nichisaurus.
The ringmaster's up there, like on the edge of his seat, literally. If you looked at him from the side, he's like 6 feet out from where he's sitting. That's how on the edge of his seat he is.
If I was to
Then you would
sling
be
the
like a
Aboleth
baby, but
soul,
sure.
how much damage would that do?
I would do an aboleth amount of damage.
I need a dice, sir.
How much does the crocodile do?
D10.
D10. Okay, this thing is at least shoot at least 3d12. Like it's an eldritch being that you somehow managed to like. What did you nat 20 it or some rubbish?
Yeah, I nat 20
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Insane.
3d12.
Suddenly aboleth.
Oh, you just have it there.
Yeah. I rearranged my office. I've got a whole desk now for all my minis, so I don't need to muck around. That's how I can have my maps to the side of me now instead of in front. I can type things without having to reach over the map.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know. I'm loving it, to be freaking honest. So
So at disadvantage, this will go at Mother Thursday because you can sort of get the vibe she's being cocky.
she suddenly is like freaked out as a huge like aboleth soul.
And I rolled, so I have disadvantage on this, and I rolled a 13 for both.
Sure.
So that's a 20. That's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
And then, wow, that's 22 necrotic damage.
So
22.
we
Ooh.
are killing them.
Look, he's just gonna soften them up, scare them up a little bit, you know.
Soften them up.
Yes.
Make their souls squishy so you can eat them.
The ringmaster
and then-
appears next to Esker with the hugest, most sharp, like executioner's axe you've ever seen and says, "Collateral?
I already did the collateral.
Come on!"
We'll see.
We're speaking primordial.
Just
Of course he's gonna speak primordial.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
literally
just,
is one.
I just imagine that he speaks a different language every time he converses with someone. That's definitely his style.
And then he's going to take try and get as close between the two people as possible, the two main people.
Excellent. Well, one of them is not going anywhere, so nice and easy.
Yeah. And he just wants to have that sort of zone of discomfort just around them. And then D-Ragon.
Yeah.
So with the telepathic link, because she can do that apparently.
Yes.
Esker's gonna give her the command to just pick up the two in front of them without like trying to do too much damage. So just like pick them up and then like hold them apart from each other.
Okay. Let me do that. I just realized I can't pick them up because they're not miniatures, so...
Oh no, not the main people, just the two like literally in front of her.
Oh, perfect. I get it. I
Yeah.
can pick them up. Excellent. Rava now has them in her clutches. They try to escape.
So that is a 11 and... not an 11, a 21 and a 24.
There's a couple of tabaxi sitting up behind you on a little platform over here. One of them says, "You know, 11's a much different number than 21. Can he count or what?" Again, the other one just rolls her eyes.
That's why we like the hammer guy.
This is why we like the hammer guy, because he's hilarious. Perfect. So, Rava definitely picks them both up and has them in her clutches.
And then, in the direction away from Ali, to the two over there, she is going to cast Singularity Breath, which is crazy.
This is straight at Jack and the Ringmaster. Copy that.
No, they're above. They would not. Because
Oh,
they're
true.
like elevation, so it's just at those two.
Yep.
They need to make a DC 17 strength save.
DC 17 strength save. The first one rolled an 18 on the dice. So Father Monday's man has definitely survived. Oh, the other one only got a 17.
So they both pass.
Yes.
They'll take half of this. Give me 1 second to find another D8. 2, 4, 6, 12, 18, 26, 30, 34 total, so 17, and their speed is not 0.
Okay. So 17
Yep, 17.
is
Force
Rava looking to kill them or just disable them?
It was mainly to just disable them so they can't move.
Excellent. Both of them are disabled.
Oh, they just don't have that much. Wow, they don't have a lot of health.
They do not. There are a lot of
What
them
did you
though.
expect?
Hey, they were just hit by Lee and Ali's lightning, so
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That was a lot of damage. And that will be Ali's turn.
excellent. So 2 of them have been taken out by Esker and Rava. Lee has been picked up and is attached to Requin. The rest of them are still fighting, apart from those ones that are paralyzed. What would you like to do, Ali?
Ellie's also huge, right?
Oh, Ali is also huge, that's true. How much
Oh
extra
my
strength does
God.
Ali get?
Well, taking advantage of suddenly being really big. Ali's gonna try and blow
You're-
that frog horn again.
Yeah, true.
Get people's attention.
Excellent. Let me
Medium
just
to large.
play that frog horn.
So you're large.
I'm large, okay.
You are
And
a
all
large
of your
size.
weapons are enlarged along with you.
But I'm blowing this frog horn to get people to stop fighting.
Can you make a performance check and then a persuasion, I guess?
Well, performance is 17. And persuasion is 23.
23, you say. Okay. That's a nat 20. Everyone stops and looks at Ali.
Oh.
Every single person stops
Every single person's looking at me? Okay.
and looks at Ali.
Feel
Even the
like
people that
Ali-
even the people that are paralyzed, the ringmaster like walks over and like turns them around so they face Ali and nods at you like he's done a good job.
I feel like this is that moment in High School Musical when Sharpay's just like, everybody quiet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, can you hear yourselves and how absolutely insane you all are?
But this is the truth, says Mother
Is it?
Thursday.
Is it? Ringmaster, you promised me the truth, so answer this question. What is the truth?
Me? I don't know any truths at all. You're the one with all the truth. I gave it all to you.
I can't exactly ask myself now, can I?
Sorry. I thought you were a frog for a second. How strange. Ali, when was the world created?
Do I know the answer?
You sure do.
When was the world created?
It's a good question, Ali. You tell me.
Oh my god. Friday.
It's been created on a Friday.
Aha, none of them.
You're happy now you have a random day of the week that you know that the world was created on. Does that change anything? Like, seriously.
Ugh.
We're still living our lives, the days are still going, time is still going. Literally, what is the point?
Mad Ali is my favorite.
I love Mad Ellie.
She's so angry. Oh my god. Can you
You're
please?
seriously going to try and lose your heads over a day of the week? We could all decide right now that today is Tuesday, or I don't know, that we could call it something else, like Snow Day.
Snow
Uh,
Day.
And it literally does not matter.
Lee's gonna help you rolling persuasion. I'm gonna burn both of my coins as well to add to that stupid 11 that I just rolled. Okay, so that's 11. 11 plus Lee's. Wait, where's Lee gone? 11 plus Lee's persuasion, which is 3. So it's 14. 18, 19. Okay, so Lee is now like yelling as well. Yeah, won't y'all listen? Listen to Ali. She knows what she's talking about.
Everything.
Ali, would you like to roll a persuasion?
Sure.
I remember you
Okay, I
had
have
3
reliable
coins to
talent on
play
this.
with. Oh my god. They rolled a 4.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh! My
Okay.
god. Ali? The ringmaster, never one to look a gift horse in the mouth, suddenly appears behind Ali. Yes! All hail Ali, the truth speaker of Friday. Thank God it is Friday. Thank God it is Friday, he says. He then pulls a beer out of nowhere and says, thank God it's Friday. TGIF, everyone. TGIF. And he makes a complicated sign, some sort of holy symbol on his body. All of them drop to their knees in front of you, Ali, and start repeating, TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. Even Mother Thursday.
I
And
just accidentally start a cult.
Father Monday. Religion, cults, I mean,
Look,
you do you. Uh, yes, I see the truth now, says Mother Thursday. Indeed, we were both so wrong. We shall go forth, and we shall spread the word. TGIF. As they gather their followers and begin moving out, you hear Father Monday mentioning to Mother Thursday, "That'd make a great name for a restaurant. We could bring people in and share the good word." And they disappear off into the world, preaching the gospel that the world was created on Friday.
Still missing the point that it doesn't
Yep.
actually matter.
we matter.
Ali just like has her head in her hands, like, it's fine. That's not. She gives a dirty look to the ringmaster.
What? I thought that went really well, says the ringmaster.
If I hear any songs about me and Friday, I'm going to stab you 100 times.
What? I don't even make any songs. I'm such a bad performer. I leave that to bards. That's where I heard about you.
My statement still stands.
Fine. And he rips up several pages of very bad lyrics that he was trying to write. He's right. He is no lyricist. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Looks like the show's over. Says, I can't remember what his name is again. I really shouldn't have named them. I really shouldn't have named them all the same name, just about, should I? That's super clever. I might have to study. I might actually like study them. This is the problem, right? Like, I know all the stuff. I know all four of them and how they act. Cannot remember their names. It is catastrophe. It is indeed catastrophe. Catastrophe. He then gets up and sort of bows deeply to you all. Good evening and goodbye. And he leaps down from the high perch. Kit End, the one with the big axe, she stands up and just... idiots. And walks her way down the ladder and out.
Requin leans over to Esker and will say, in Primordial, not knowing what they're saying makes it easier to be around them.
Hey, I understand that.
It's just, if I didn't know y'all better, I'd be taking offense right now.
Where are you taking the fence, Lee?
Oh, well, I can see a bit of it over there and some more over here. Can't you get this dragon to help, Esker? Looks like this dang place is going to need sprucing up.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna find the word. I have a thing.
It's not our job.
Is the ringmaster still here?
Yeah, he's still here. Oh, sorry. I thought you were busy. I was waiting for my turn to speak.
I didn't think you were the kind of person that waited turns.
I wait sometimes, he says, offended. Oh,
Are
speaking
we
of which...
done for the day?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to give you this. And he like walks over to Esker and he hands you a magazine. The magazine is Rescuers and Villains Annually.
And what do you suppose this is?
It's RAVA for short. It's what you asked for. Look up page 34. He seems very excited.
Page 34.
Yeah.
Esker will flip to page 32, just to spite him.
He clicks his fingers, and the page sort of turns to 34. There's a picture of the Ringmaster posing with the four of you in a very elaborate painting saying, friends or foes?
And Esker will prestidigitate it into ash.
Thank you.
Well, what you do with what you request is your business. Anyway, good night. See you soon, he says. And his face is sort of darker again, shrouded in shadow. The mouth just a little bit too wide. Lightning cracks. And he disappears, leaving you all here in the ruins of the tent. That Lee turns around. You know, dang religious people, they sure make a mess. Look at this big raver-sized hole they made.
Is she speaking common or primordial?
She's speaking primordial. She noticed you were doing it before.
Okay. Good. Yes, they made. Mm-hmm. For sure.
That's how I remember it.
Well, I wouldn't have had to call her if they weren't such damn fools.
Lee just like suddenly has an epiphany. She's like, wait a dang gone minute. She walks over to the side of the tent here. Y'all, whose face do you see on this dang poster? It's a poster of Lee.
Yes.
Dang straight. And that one over there, she points to a poster of Requin.
Your point?
All I'm saying is we're the stars here. And where I come from, stars don't do none of the tidying up. She just says, come on, y'all. They'll get to it.
I like your thinking.
If they want anything, I'll be in my trailer, she says. Snapping her fingers, she's like, come on, y'all. I'm baking cakes. She just walks out of the tent.
I do love cake.
You just hear Lee's voice from outside. And you love me too, right?
Of course.
Just because you've gone down and start a new religion doesn't mean you can wander
That's not
off.
what I meant to do. I say as I follow Lee, trying to defend myself.
Why is it always Esker and Requin left last? Oh god.
The fourth wheelie.
No, it's just that you have two impulsive people and two people that are not impulsive.
Yeah.
Oh god. Jack like leaps down off the highway and like splats on the ground. A very different Jack then like comes out from underneath a platform over here, waves to Esker and Requin, and then just jogs out to follow Ali.
Well, I suppose we have some free time. I'm gonna go flying. You wanna come?
I suppose.
He'll walk over to Rava and hop on her back.
Excellent.
She'll follow and tell her Viola to go with Lee and Katie. Ali? My brain's tired, if you couldn't tell.
Apparently Requin kicked Esker off. Let's just put Esker up here. Requin can be back here. Come on, Requin,
No,
you can
it'll
do
work.
it. There we go.
It'll work. Yay!
And with the single word, wild, Rava takes off into the sky.
Whoop.
Ah!
And there goes all the minis.
No one saw that. It's alright.
No one saw it.
No,
It's
sorry, it was off. It
It's
was
fine. It's not even on camera. Oh my god. First night at the circus. First performances. I think that went pretty well. Did you have fun performing?
Yeah.
Yawned Ghast. Sounds like loads of fun.
It's been a long ass day.
Yeah. And we've had like sickness. Like both me and Candle have both been like just slightly sick.
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Well, we did it.
We did indeed did it. Like
None of us
frogs.
Did it.
Like frogs did it. That's why you never ask him.
It took Ali like
did it?
30 episodes to use her frog horn.
That's just true.
Yeah. She made use of it though.
Hooray! So good. So good.
It's also why you don't take frogs to the library. They read it all of it.
They did read it. That's true. Right, you know what? We need to find someone to raid. We could raid Fab. Fab's streaming Marvel Legends, which I've not seen Marvel Rivals, sorry, which I've not seen them do before.
I think there was a new character in Marvel Rivals this week.
Is there
Yeah.
really?
There is apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, we could go raid Fab. They're an old friend actually. We used to play Dota together a while ago.
Oh, lovely.
Who else is on Twitch? Let's have a look. Any of our friends here streaming?
Got that scallywag. Bishop.
Yeah, there's a bishop. We could go raid Stace. She's always good fun. We haven't raided Silver Spell in a while.
Silverlight.
Yeah, Silver's live. We'll go raid Silver. We haven't raided Silver in ages. Hold on, where the heck is my... Oh, here it is. Disregard. I was like, where the heck is my stream manager?
I think
I had
Hex
lost
in
it.
chat.
Oh. You're so funny.
I try to be.
Yeah. Let's go harass Silver. They're building mini brick things. That's interesting. Interesting. We can ask them why you no play D&D.
Yeah.
Great.
Why you no play D&D games with us?
SMH my head.
SMH our heads.
Yes.
Okay, so this is our raid message then.
Great.
Thank you so much for playing. Do you have anything you would like to say to our lovely YouTube watchers and chat before we leave?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Why did you think about it?
Oh no, I phrased it as if like there was gonna be something else, but it was just a goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now. Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Alright, we will go. See you later.
Bye bye.